Screen time yesterday was 5 hours and 7 minutes. Let's see what we got. And yet, I still spent 6 hours on my phone. Cool. I'm hobby stacking, but I fear this one is not making it into the rotation. So I have more, but these are the ones that I can find right now. Kind of dreading today. Now, did I spend some of the morning already doom scrolling? Yes. 2026 is the year I get off my phone. How will I do that? I'm not quite sure, but that's where this challenge comes in. It's pretty self-explanatory and you'll pick it up as we go along, but just so we're all on the same page, I will explain it here once and for all. Every morning for a week, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to talk about my screen time from the previous week. And the time that I spent on TikTok and Instagram will determine the time I spend doing a different hobby. Now, each hobby will be picked out from this bowl every single morning. If I spend more time doing hobbies, I will spend less time on my phone. Diamond painting. This is my diamond painting that I've been working on for over a year now, and I put diamond painting in the bowl because I knew I wanted to get this done before winter ended. So this is the perfect time. I don't think I'm going to finish it today. Doing it for 2 hours will probably only finish 2 of these sections, but it's one step closer and it's off my phone. It's now 12:15. I have done about an hour and 30 minutes of diamond painting. I have my timer on my computer because I film on my phone, so I have 13 minutes and 39 seconds left. And I did these 2 sections, this one and this one, but I think I'm going to knock out this last section in the last 15 minutes that I have this afternoon / this evening, because yesterday I didn't leave the house, so I should probably go do that. So I think I'm going to get gas and maybe lunch. It's much later. I'm sitting in the same position. I went get gas, went to Michael's, and we are here to do the last 15 minutes of today's hobby, but I'm also going to be talking to my family because I forgot that I have a call later tonight as well, so I should just do it now. Hi guys, it is 7:40 now. I got off the phone with my family about 2 minutes ago, and I was working on this diamond painting, but I forgot to start the timer again, so I'm not gonna count it, but I was kind of doing it for an hour and a half on and off while talking to them. So I have just a little bit left to go. I think it's gonna take me longer than 15 minutes, but I'm going to try and go as fast as I can so that hopefully we can get this last section done before the day ends. So welcome to day 2. I thought we could go over my stats for day 1 before we get into the hobby for today. Yesterday, I needed to do an hour and 42 minutes of diamond painting. I did do at least an hour and 42 minutes. And then on top of that, I did about an hour and a half, give or take, on the phone with my family. So I'm gonna say I did 45 minutes of it because I don't think I was completely locked in on diamond painting when I was on the phone call. So if we do an hour 42 plus 45 minutes, that equals 2 hours and 27 minutes. You would think that I would not be on my phone as much because I was doing my diamond painting for 2.5 hours, but in reality, I was actually on my phone more. I don't know how, I don't know where. I think it's just because I had more time in the day, and my screen time yesterday was 5 hours and 7 minutes, and then I spent an hour and 42 minutes on TikTok and 41 minutes on Instagram. Haven't cut the doom scrolling yet, but hopefully today we can spend less time doom scrolling and more time doing the hobby. So the screen time for Monday, for today, for last week, was 6 hours and 16 minutes, which is, once again, absolutely nuts. I spent 154 minutes on TikTok, which equals 2.5 hours basically, and then 40 minutes on Instagram, totaling 194 minutes, aka 3 hours and 14 minutes. Let's see what we get. Reading. That's so exciting because I have started so many books and I need to finish them. Perfect. Let's get started. It's 12:15. I spent the morning doing my diamond painting and listening to my audiobook because audiobooks are reading. Argue with the Wall. I listened to the rest of The House of My Mother by Sherry Frankie. I had 50% left, so about 3.5 hours, and I listened to it on 2 times speed, so it was about an hour and 20 minutes, I think. My timer says I have an hour and 42 to go, and it's 12:15, so I need to eat lunch, and then I think I'm going to continue reading on my Kindle, something that's out of my reach at this current moment. I'm currently reading the second Bridgerton book. I can't remember what it's specifically called. I know it's Kate and Anthony's book, and obviously Bridgerton being the TV show, all I'm picturing is Jonathan Bailey. We haven't really gotten into the nitty-gritty of it all. I'm 10% in, I think. So they've just met and they hate each other, obviously, because it's more so an enemies to lovers type of thing. I've already hit my hour limit on social media, so we're just gonna spend the rest of the day reading. Although an hour and 42 minutes doesn't sound like a lot because that's what I did yesterday and I still spent 6 hours on my phone. So is this challenge really working for me? I'm not sure. We're doing a big old book haul because I have no self-control and I need to get out of the house, and what better way to do that than to go to 3 different Goodwills. So this is my big old book haul. We have Next to You by Hannah Bonham Young, Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston, Sandwich by Catherine Newman, A Million Junes by Emily Henry, The Wedding Date by Jasmine Guillory, Loveless by Alice Oseman. I have already read this, but I wanted a physical copy of it. And A Tree Grows in Brooklyn by Betty Smith. I think I need to go on a book buying ban effective immediately because why did I just buy 7 books? I'm not sure. I am going to continue reading. Maybe I'll do a video reading my physical TBR because unfortunately I always just gravitate towards my Kindle or an audiobook, but I keep buying books. So I'm 13% into The Viscount Who Loved Me on my Kindle. I borrowed it from Libby. I'm going to continue reading this because I want to get it finished because there are people waiting for it. I don't know if you need every single update, but I feel the need to give it. So, 17 minutes left of the timer. It is currently 6 p.m., so I need to eat dinner, and I need to do laundry. I'm on chapter 10. Good morning! It is day 3, but first, once again, we'll talk about my stats from yesterday. I needed to do 3 hours and 14 minutes of reading, and I did that. And then some. I did about 40 minutes extra of reading just because I usually read before bed. 4 hours of reading yesterday. And yet, I still spent 6 hours on my phone. I spent 44 minutes on TikTok and 48 minutes on Instagram, which is not great still. I haven't cut doom scrolling yet, but the other 4 or 5 hours of my phone screen time was me editing this video up to now and also just like downloading footage from my GoPro, stuff like that. Today is day 3. We have an hour and 56 minutes of screen time last week, which means I was not on my phone very much on my standards. I spent 29 minutes on TikTok and 23 minutes on Instagram, which means I didn't even go over my hour limit, and we're hoping to do that again today. We need to pick a hobby to do for 52 minutes. So let me grab my bowl. Okay, I have one. Oh, that's upside down. Painting. What do I want to paint? I have watercolor. I also think I have acrylic paint. This is my very old watercolor set. I don't even remember where I got it. And I'm trying to expand my hobbies a little bit. So I've done watercoloring over the years. It's just I'm not very good at it. So that's why I kind of just put it on the back burner. But obviously today we're gonna spend 52 minutes watercoloring. It is actually 8:30 p.m. and I just got back. Well, I didn't just get back. I got back from work and then I ate dinner and I've just been sitting on the couch. I brought all my watercolor stuff downstairs because that's where I spend most of my time. So this is my watercolor. I didn't do any of my hobby this morning, so we get to do the 52 minutes of painting right now. I am honestly kind of glad that I picked this one today because, spoiler alert, today is my lowest screen time, so I don't have to do this one for as long as the other ones, and this This one's honestly not my favorite hobby that I have. I think mainly it's because I'm not good at it. So unfortunately, I like to do things I'm good at. Instead of committing to a 6-inch by 8-inch piece of paper that's this size, I folded one into quarters and then I ripped it in half so that I can make a little book out of them if I so choose. I don't know what I'm making, but I have my timer set here. I have my watercolor and I have just YouTube and Pinterest to inspire me. I've officially painted for 52 minutes. And this is all I could come up with, so bear with me here. I think I have found the opposite of what I was trying to do. In this video, I was trying to find a new favorite hobby, and I think I have found the opposite. I think I am taking painting off of my list because this was not fun for me, and I also don't know if it was maybe because I'm forcing myself to do it, but who knows. Anyway, I made this tree. I hated it. Then I started just coloring with the paint. Cool. And then, well, the first thing that I made, I saw this image on Pinterest and I wanted to make it, were fruits. It's cute. Okay, I'll give it that. This is the best one out of the bunch. And then I made this little landscape. I don't really know. And then we kind of went haywire and I wrote my name. And then I also did this. Because I see this girl on TikTok who does this much better than I do. And also on recycled paper, and she is educated and is talking about important things, and I was just doing it for fun. Those are my little creations. I don't know if I'll be continuing this one. I have continued diamond painting and I've continued reading, obviously. I'm hobby stacking, but I fear this one is not making it into the rotation. Good to know that painting is out of the rotation, but I will see you tomorrow for day 4. Hi guys, good morning. It is day 4. I'm in the same sweatshirt as yesterday because I'm cold, so bear with me. Anyway, yesterday I was working, so usually I'm not on my phone. Only on my phone for an hour and 44 minutes, and I was on TikTok for 24 minutes and Instagram for 7